We are on scene tonight with some amazing body cam video from the McKinley County, New Mexico Sheriff's Department, again showing dangers that law enforcement face every day. A deputy was transporting 3 inmates from another jail when one said he was having an emergency.
I'm on off the I-40. I have one inmate individual I'm transporting back stating he's having chest issues. Hold on. Hold on. I'm calling people right now. Get some help.
The inmate, 35-year-old Josh Hall, said he was having chest pains. It was difficult for him to breathe. The deputy pulled over, called for an ambulance, unlocked the back door, and let Hall sit on the van's back step.
It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Deputy hadn't realized that Hall slipped out of his handcuffs. Hall attacked the deputy. The two fought to the ground before the deputy was able to hold him at gunpoint.
Yeah! Get over here! Hurry up!
I just got shot.
Get over here!
Hall got in the driver's seat and took off in the van with 2 other inmates in the back. Police chased the van for about 30 miles. Eventually used spike sticks to deflate the tires. Deputies from another county joined the pursuit, performed a pit stop to stop the van. Hall tried to escape again, crawling out of the passenger side window, but he face planted into some brush on the side of the road. Deputies took Hall back into custody, helped the 2 other inmates in the van who had nothing to do with the escape. Hall's charged in multiple counties. The deputy who was attacked suffered minor injuries. No one else was hurt. Joining me now is Sheriff Fred Herron from Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Sheriff, thanks very much for coming on the show. Appreciate it. All right, the first thing that struck me was how much restraint that initial deputy showed. He's got the guy at gunpoint. He sees that he's sort of inching away. He doesn't fire his weapon.
Well, if he did fire his weapon, it'd be a whole different story. And this is the problem in, 2022. Criminals know that police are not more likely to engage with them. You could see the guy is inching his way close. You could see he's about ready to take this van. And the fact that there was other people in the back of the van, it's a problem to them. The deputies are responsible for their safety as well. Now you have other prisoners that are at risk as well. So, 2022, there's a lot less confrontations between police and individuals.
Well, let me ask you, it would seem to me that considering he is an inmate, and you tell me, but considering that he's an inmate, he's just attacked a deputy, and he's now trying to escape again, that the deputy there would have been within his right to shoot the guy, no?
It depends. Different states have different laws regarding that. However, I don't know what the original charges were on the inmate, but the fact that he's posing a risk to the 2, he most likely could have gotten away with firing at this individual.
Yeah. All right. Let me watch this again, because the inmate slips out of his handcuffs and then sort of takes on the deputy. Let's watch that.
Don't. Yeah! Get over here! Hurry up! Get over here!
Sheriff Herron, we've had a couple of high-profile cases recently where inmates have somehow gotten out of their cuffs, right, and then been able to surprise the deputies or whoever was transporting them. Is this incredibly unusual to be able to get out of handcuffs?
Well, it is unusual, but it is possible. Some people are able to get out of them, depending on, a lot of times we don't want to make them that tight because it can do, damage to their wrist. But we double lock our handcuffs, which prevents the handcuffs from getting any tighter. So, there are ways to do that. But it depends on the individual's, policies. The other thing is, for us here, we always have two deputies transporting. So I'm not sure why there's only one deputy transporting these prisoners. Just for these reasons alone, we recently had an incident where a prisoner, started having medical problems, and the two deputies had to deal with it. And one prisoner tried to kick out the back of the van during this incident. So this is very common across the country. But sometimes, like everything else in this country, manpower is a problem, and they may have only had one deputy doing the transports that day, and that becomes problematic. So, the problems in the world are brought down on law enforcement as well, and we have less people trying to do a job as well. So this is a problem. Thank God it ended the way it did.
Don't get me started about law enforcement shortages across the country. I mean, it is so frustrating. The challenges that law enforcement is having in terms of the pool of people who are applying, in terms of the numbers of people who are quitting, et cetera. And, I've always said that part of the blame on that goes to the way that officers are being portrayed now. They're not being appreciated. They're not being thanked for the hard work that they do every day. Who the heck would want to do it, considering the way that police are treated? Well, look, on this show, we try and change that. We try and show some of the heroism involved in what police do and how they do it, because seems no one else really wants to. So we got to do it.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. All right. Sheriff, thanks very much for coming on the program. Really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.